Sijalewa, sijalewa.
Yangu safi kila mtu amepewa na sijapewa.
Na ni mimi
ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa.
Sijalewa, sijalewa. Upepo wapi Nairobi, tunakesha hatuombi. Kuna kota kwa pochi, maindi na kata ni hobby. Cham na mangwana, rumba ni ya Sam Mangwana. Nositishe maheni huku kwa chuom hawana. Lakini leo after party uptown, paparazi kwa parking tukifika na rundown. Ligi bado so nikiwa solo au na mbogi. Mtu wako chunga fiti uoni ya shanoki. Loki kuna chali flani mina mdai. Loki akidai anadai na mwai. Loki ama ni vile mi niko high. Loki huku niko kukofaya sana na sijoki.
Yangu safi kila mtu amepewa na sijapewa.
Na ni mimi
ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa.
Sijalewa, sijalewa.
Yangu safi kila mtu amepewa na sijapewa.
Na ni mimi
ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa.
Sijalewa, sijalewa. Weekendi lazima session. Kuja rangi sura piga fesho. Tembo nayo tunakunywa special. Kula pesa cheki meso kesho. Weekendi lazima session. Kuja rangi sura piga fesho. Tembo nayo tunakunywa special. Kula pesa cheki meso kesho.
Yangu safi kila mtu amepewa na sijapewa.
Na ni mimi
ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa.
Sijalewa, sijalewa.
Yangu safi kila mtu amepewa na sijapewa.
Na ni mimi
ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa.
Sijalewa, sijalewa.
Mandem's bored, how I know ananza kukall. I guess tonight it's my turn. Mimi huyo najiban, choma fair. Ni stick ndio ina run. This shit had in a turn. Bam, sema love. Just wanna be your favorite candy. Ladhani ya asali, mali, safi. Dem kama mimi nani? Unadai you have all the girl them. Unatry kushow any man them. Kwenda. Nonsense. Shut your mouth. I wanna be with you now, don't wanna be with you now. I'm so confused. Unanipeleka round, ukinipea maround. I still want you, but I be crying every day. Switching all your bitches, I'll be fine anyway. Yeah, you know you fine, baby. Nadai lakini usijidai, baby. I wanna be with you now. I wanna be with you now. I wanna be with you now. Lakini unachoma. I wanna be with you now. I wanna be with you now. I wanna be with you now. Lakini unachoma. Lakini unachoma. Lakini unachoma.
It is an only women playlist here on the Woman Takeover Wednesday show.
Umechezwa link up. Kama choma link up. Lea taona link up. Mess with a good girl, I can be bad. Ask your homie what we had. Suck a blunt, baby don't be mad. Man's a driller, don't be sad. Ooh la la, come see, come sa. Nakutia ile chuma ulipea. Na try to show any man them. Na try to have all the girl them. No go, nonsense. Shut your mouth, bro. I wanna be with you now, don't wanna be with you now. I'm so confused. Unanipeleka round, ukinipea maround. I still want you, but I be crying every day. Switching all your bitches, I'll be fine anyway. Yeah, you know you fine, baby. Nadai lakini usijidai, baby. I wanna be with you now. I wanna be with you now. I wanna be with you now. Lakini unachoma. I wanna be with you now. I wanna be with you now. I wanna be with you now. Lakini unachoma. Lakini unachoma. Lakini unachoma. Lakini unachoma.
That is Beiti Isawololo. Wololo. Playing right here on the Woman Takeover Wednesday show. Now, I asked you guys a question. What do you think the issues and problems that women are dealing with in this day and age? And the reason I want to talk about this is because women's rights are human rights as well. We are all entitled to human rights. These include the right to live free from violence and discrimination, to enjoy the highest attainable standard of physical and mental health, to be educated, to own property, to vote, and to earn an equal income. But we tend to find that across the globe, many women and girls still face discrimination on the basis of sex and gender. Now, we are facing gender inequality here, and it is because there is lack of education and there is inadequate health care. I'm telling you, like, there are just so many problems. And I feel like we do need to be able to have a platform that we can talk about all these. And I was very, very drawn by the interview that I just had. And I was like, hey, we need to be able to talk about women's rights and be able to just highlight them, because it's crazy that we're still going through all these issues globally today in this day and age. For many years, women's rights movements have fought hard to address this inequality. And we've been trying to come up with laws or taking to the streets to demand the rights that, should be there. And new movements have flourished in the digital age, such as the Me Too campaign, which highlights gender-based violence and sexual harassment. And I want us to be able to talk about women's rights, the history of women's rights, what women's rights actually are, because I'm sure that a lot of people probably do not know their rights. And since this is the Woman Takeover Wednesday show, I feel like it's only right that we talk about women's rights. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, this is something that we do need to talk about. So what are we fighting for? What do we mean when we talk about women's rights? What are we fighting for? And I want us to be able just to talk about a bit of history. But before I get to the history, I want us to take a music break, get back to the music, and then when we come back, because I'm still waiting for your answers, I've seen somebody has responded, and I want us to just keep talking about the issues that women are going through in this day and age, and then we can be able to talk about how we can come together and overcome. This is the Woman Takeover Wednesday show.
Wiki moja au mbili sijui, nilipomuona nilijua ni yeye, sababu mina feel tumejuana milele. Shida moja ni kuwa nikijipa kwa urahisi sitapata heshima. If I act like a queen, keeps loving. Nikimuona, waweza dhani mimi ni fala. Nikimuona, stranger you may say, aha, indeed it seems. Nilivyofunzwa na mamangu ni hivi, heshima zangu, hisia zangu ziwe daima akilini, lakini bado nataka kuwa naye, ukweli sifichi. Shida moja ni kuwa nikijipa kwa urahisi sitapata heshima. If I act like a queen, he'll treat me just like a queen. But if I act so cheap, then he'll treat me so cheap. Nikimuona, waweza dhani mimi ni fala. Nikimuona, that's why my heart keeps loving. Nikimuona, waweza dhani mimi ni fala. Nikimuona, unirumie, rumie, my baby, naomba usinitese, my baby, unipeleke kwa mama, atatupatia mali, tufunge ndoa ya ndoa. My baby, unirumie, rumie, my baby, naomba usinitese, my baby, unipeleke kwa mama, atatupatia mali, tufunge ndoa ya ndoa. My baby, nikimuona, waweza dhani mimi ni fala. Nikimuona,
I miss you, my baby.
kukuona tu
I need to see you daily.
kila siku ya maisha yetu,
Miss you, my baby.
na nikuandalie yote,
I need to see you daily.
'cause you're my baby, my baby,
Yo, goodbye.
Kluma zea shekisha.
Checky bro, we are not the same. Jana ilikuwa chwani, leo ni rua, bebe imechange. Cheza na price, cheza na chain. We are not the same, we are not the same, we are not the same. Checky bro, we are not the same. Jana ilikuwa chwani, leo ni rua, bebe imechange. Cheza na price, cheza na chain. We are not the same, we are not the same, we are not the same. Endea watu wako, miss your wenyu, ati kabaye umechange, mpaka location si same. I'm sorry, ndani ya German, kichwa kwa lapa kiswitch my lane. Ana wengine but wanajua bad bitch mandi ndio main. Mbona nikiwa down hakuna mblane, aliwai complain. Sign a different story, wame switch up quick, hebu kwanza explain. Kinachoma kwa brain, ina sound car round of applause, akipiga backshot bamba insane. Na provide audience, stupid money 0 cents. Kimaliza doba na drop sex tape au OnlyFans I guess. Wanauza jina, nauza experience. Ongea na manager at kadepo kauko serious. Checky bro, we are not the same. Jana ilikuwa chwani, leo ni rua, bebe imechange. Cheza na price, cheza na chain. We are not the same, we are not the same, we are not the same. Checky bro, we are not the same. Jana ilikuwa chwani, leo ni rua, bebe imechange. Cheza na price, cheza na chain. We are not the same, we are not the same, we are not the same. Ngoja nijaze glass, ngoja mfunzwe class. Ngoja niwashow kuflex ukiwa imaganji na una ass. Hii ni deal ya wazito, weka skize last. Nilimshwa ko chini juu kabaya ndio kamfas. Baby boy, mi na yo hosi same. Umezoea ma-idla, mini na ganji, mini na fame. This the best pussy you ever have, this shit si lame. Katafute mapadre, choma dhambi na kiflame. Na hisi game, nikichoma moto lazima nitaframe. Hatuko same, nina mbugi flani lazima wa obtain. Checky bro, we are not the same. Jana ilikuwa chwani, leo ni rua, bebe imechange. Cheza na price, cheza na chain. We are not the same, we are not the same, we are not the same. Checky bro,
we are not the same. Jana ilikuwa chwani, leo ni rwabe, bei imechange. Cheza na price, cheza na chain. We are not the same, we are not the same, we are not the same.
Hey. Yeah.
Only his bro.
What's up, everybody? This is Saru. Damn, murder. And I'm about to run this thing, you know.
You know what it is. First time linichekigi kwa mbulu, najua ulishtuka hadi ukapiga nduru. Uko surprise that Saru ndiyo huyu, wakati ulinicheka juu niko na katululu. Najifanya umekuja kwangu kuzuru, na si tunakujua buda jo weni kunguru. Una head najifanya weni guru, na mimi nikikucheki na kuona kakalulu. Boom kakalulu mina roll na uhuru, kwa kwangori bado mina kunusuru. Mashallah naogopa kukufuru, huyu ni Mungu bado ananiweka tu kwa nuru. Amtu wako huru, sanpate buru, watakucheka juko klasi ya gumbaru. Amtu wako huru, sanpate buru, watakucheka juko klasi ya gumbaru. Kawe ni rapa jo buda karada, juka niko around nino huwanga kamanda. Niko hapa nimekuja kumada, na venye mina tema na kuonanga mshamba. Nende ni lesa ipiti mtu saba, kanikuwa adisia tu wa madha. Hao wengine ni watoto wachanga, wanalalanga sana mpaka wanavunja kitanda. Kaniko let na kujanga kama mwanga, hinikali utachase tu na waba. Nipate base nikuseti tu mawada, meaningless na napendanga boom ini team ya Wakanda. Atubagui jo kuna paka Wakamba, hakuna mtu wana mind blowe tamba. Kaniluku daily si hudunga pamba, hizo meti wananita dea murder. Daily komboka staki kurudi moshadha, wamelegeza na nakuja kuwakaza. Taki ni this stories zishafika Tanga. Wewe mnafik na unajifanya rafik, sanye na kuitaji unade umekwama kwa traffic. Wanafaa kutense tu nimegundua tactics, takizo mapenzi zenu fake niko lapstick. Skiza baby boost kupi penzi la udu, minisha legeza njoni bebe juju. Nastaki na bari baby me I want you, wendo unafanya roina dunda dudu. Tumafaya sina ganji na reverse, walk on me, mina been down the cat. Aditida kwenye film mina rigat, rap mina saiza zero nampat. Nimefika nimekuja kuwa replace, Arabu zao joni kama wali misplace. Zangu ninazo sasa cheki niko insane. I'm the baddest kwa game keep it distance. I'm the baddest kwa game nipe respect.
I hope you are enjoying this only female artist playlist by your girl, Sonia Pinto. And we are talking about human rights. And I want to be able to just talk to my women and men. In case you didn't know, let me tell you, women's rights are there. And I want us to be able to talk about what we are fighting for, because women have been suffering since the dawn of time. Now, during the 19th and early 20th centuries, people began to just fight for the right of women to vote. And a couple of countries were found that, women were not allowed to vote. In 1893, I believe so, New Zealand became the first country to give women the right to vote on a national level. This movement grew to spread all around the world, and thanks to the efforts of everybody who was involved in this struggle, today women are able to vote, but not in every country per se. But I would want to just be able to talk about the history so that we be able to understand what other people and what other women rather are going through out there. Now, despite these developments, there are still many places around the world where it is very difficult for women to exercise this right. Take Syria, for example, where women have been effectively cut off from political engagement, including just the ongoing peace process. And it is quite sad that, just something as simple as voting that we here take for granted, that other people or other women out there are fighting for. There are sexual and reproductive rights. Everybody should be able to make decisions about their own body. Every woman and girl has sexual and reproductive rights. What does this mean? It means they're entitled to equal access to health services like contraception and safe abortions. You may agree with me, but you may not. I believe that everybody has their own right to decide what they want to do with their bodies. Now, you can also, and it's quite crazy because these topics get a lot of people stirred up, but I just want to be able to just touch on them kidogo because I feel like it is very, very key. For example, many women and girls around the world are still unable to access safe and legal abortions. In several countries, people who want or need to end pregnancies are often forced to make an impossible choice, and that is to put their lives at risk or go to jail. And I'm sure you're not used to this show being so deep, but I just feel like we do need to be able to talk about all these rights because as a woman, you need to know what right you hold. Freedom of movement is the right to move around freely as we please, not just within the country we live in, but also to visit others. But many women face real challenges when it comes to this. They may not be allowed to have their own passports, or they might have to seek permission from a male guardian in order to travel. I know this usually happens in Saudi Arabia. And there has been a successful campaign to allow women to drive, which had previously been banned for many decades. But despite this landmark gain, the authorities continue to persecute and detain many women's rights activists simply for peacefully advocating for their rights. I feel like it is very important that women have the right to go out there to protest peacefully about what they should be able to do, because I do need my rights. And when we talk about gender inequality could include gender-based violence. Gender-based violence is when violent acts are committed against women and LGBT people on the basis of their orientation, gender identity, or sex characteristics. Now, gender-based violence happens to women and girls in disproportionate numbers. Women and girls in conflict are especially at risk from violence, and let me tell you, throughout history, sexual violence has been used as a weapon of war. For example, now, a lot of women who fled attacks from Boko Haram in Nigeria have been subjected to sexual violence and rape in Nigeria. And it's quite crazy because I was reading an article the other day. Globally, on average, 30% of all women who have been in a relationship have experienced physical and or sexual violence committed against them by their partner. Women are more likely to be victims of sexual assault, including rape, and are more likely to be victims of the so-called honor crimes. And it's quite sad that this is happening, but I feel like we do need to be able to talk about this, because if we are not, then who is, So I asked on Twitter what you guys thought about, the issues that women are going through in this day and age. I'd like to shout out everybody who has commented. Patience Wanjiru says, being shamed for not having children, period shame, and being single. The one being single caught me off guard, but these are issues that women are dealing with in this day and age. And I feel like, let me tell you, we as women need to come together and help one another, because if we don't, acha nikwambie, hakuna mwenye atatusaidia, by the way. So we gotta help ourselves. Somebody else, Adrian Malice, says opportunity, inequality, and gender violence. Somebody else also says that there's sexual violence and harassment. Somebody else says, I don't want to read the names because I'm not sure if they're comfortable with me reading their names. Somebody else says, imagine hata kwa jobo, they say, hata kwa jobo mi siezi kufanya kazi juu my boss doesn't want to upgrade me. Let me tell you, these are real problems happening in this day and age to our women. And I want you to be able to chime into this conversation. We're going to go into another music break. Our Twitter handle is at Radio254online. After the music break, gonna come back and talk about how we can be able to overcome and what you can be able to do to help.
Louder in the air. The wavy soul. Yeah. Brown sugar done killed it. Brown sugar done stole it. Game and ran with it. Brown sugar take it, man. No, it's not the plan, but if you want it, I'm with it. Brown sugar a 10. Give it my flow, then never wanna hear shit again. Pisces season again. I do this shit willing, I give it 1,000%. Brown sugar done killed it. Brown sugar done stole it. Game and ran with it. Brown sugar take it, man. No, it's not the plan, but if you want it, I'm with it. Brown sugar a 10. Give it my flow, then never wanna hear shit again. Pisces season again. I do this shit willing, I give it 1,000%. Motherfuckers better step your game up. Heard you only good from the waist up. Only work with real niggas that pay up. Got no time for suckers, just straight up. Dog straight up, hands straight up. Stay gassed up, so the only way's up. Been sashi by my intense time, and they say more every time I rhyme, yeah.
And I ain't done yet, ain't even started yet. Now brown sugar's a threat.
Man, fuck your feelings, nigga, fuck your feelings. I don't give a fuck about who, where, what did it. Sell the shows out, all the records independent. Show my nigga just what I want, and he get it. I can never take it back, cause I know that he meant it, yeah.
I know that he meant it, I know that he meant it. Minute I turned around up to that low, he said, baby girl, you against it.
Brown sugar done killed it. Brown sugar done stole it. Game and ran with it. Brown sugar take it, man. No, it's not the plan, but if you want it, I'm with it. Brown sugar a 10. Give it my flow, then never wanna hear shit again. Pisces season again. I do this shit willing, I give it 1,000%. Brown sugar done killed it. Brown sugar done stole it. Game and ran with it. Brown sugar take it, man. No, it's not the plan, but if you want it, I'm with it. Brown sugar a 10. Give it my flow, then never wanna hear shit again. Pisces season again. I do this shit willing, I give it 1,000%. Okay, Pisces season again. Flow like the ocean, make sure you're paddling then. Roll like the lions of den. And even then, man, shoulda fuck on my zen. Yeah, we in this again. Gas, the green is the green. Clap back, season and ting. I learned from the best, my team. Read the queen, brown sugar and Tyson. Brown sugar and knock on Mike Tyson. All I'm saying, if it's on site, then it's on site. Brown sugar, nigga, better act right. Been sleeping on the kid too long. Rockin' with greatness, MDQ. No chances not to say song. Fan put me on, yeah, this city put me on. Don't get the hype about Gucci gang. I'm black and white, bongo sour. Nigga tryna buy me, chase me, cash my damn Nico Sour. Nico Sour, I don't need Kanye, I got power. I got smoke and I also got fire. Brown sugar done killed it. Brown sugar done stole it. Game and ran with it. Brown sugar take, man, no, it's not the plan, but it's one that I'm with it. Brown sugar a 10. Give it my flow, then I wanna hear shit again. Pisces season again. I do this shit willing, I give it 1,000%. I do this shit and do it well, give it 1,000%. Okay. I do this shit and do it well, give it 1,000%. Okay. I do this shit and do it well, give it 1,000%. I give it 1,000%. Yeah. I do this shit and do it well and give it 1,000%. I do this shit and do it well and give it 1,000%. Don't get why all you haters mad when I'm only getting started. Yeah, this shit retarded. Nico cheesy, animadare. Bigatizi, I'm outside. Come a breezy, na chopper the deuces. Come a cheesy, na coño the deuce. And I'm choosing. Yeah, why
lie when I say what I want. I'm a bitch and not a boss. Opinions don't pay my bills, neither does exposure, so don't start me, nigga. I'll fight me, nigga. Turn this shit to fight night, me, nigga. Don't try me, nigga. Brown sugar, no art, better spell it right, my nigga. Yeah, better say that shit right. I'm soaking in all this positivity and blessings. I can't live it, not yet, but I'ma make sure y'all listen. Yeah, listen. If are you, I'd pay attention. See, now it's history in the making. Yeah, you know they'll try to fake it. Spend their life trying to duplicate it. Colonization. Yeah, you can stare, but don't touch this. My crown won't fist up. Yeah. Ninth Records.
Wesley. Wait up, don't wanna wait up for your love, baby, but I stay up. Show up, you never show up when I need you, but you know that. Baby, why you tryna act like you don't care? Saying that you love me when your friends and they're caressing on my body, taking strides on my head. But when we outside, I feel no love in the air. Taka, penzi crazy. Baby, unienzi. Na taka, penzi crazy. Penzi unienzi. Them come on me. I know that I'm special, so make me feel special. Them come on me. I'm running out of time. Them come on me. I know that I'm special, so treat me like I'm special. Them come on me. I'm running out of patience. Let me take you away, so far away with the speed of a lighter. Let's cause a natural disaster. No time for Russian roulette. You and me, baby, in Phuket. Join the sun as we let them be us, we meditate. Other life will create. I don't wanna waste my time with you now. Baby, I don't wanna give a love that you won't show. Na taka, penzi crazy. Baby, unienzi. Na taka, penzi crazy. Penzi unienzi. Them come on me. I know that I'm special, so make me feel special. Them come on me. I'm running out of time. Them come on me. I know that I'm special, so treat me like I'm special. Them come on me. I'm running out of patience. No patience. If you want me, simmer. If you love me, simmer. If you want me, simmer. If you want me, simmer. If you love me, simmer. If you want me, baby, yeah. Simmer.
I see you on the floor. I see you with your ex-babe. I'm tryna be your next babe. Baby, give me more. I know you want my body. Put your arms upon my waist. Give it to me like. Come on, break it down. From the waist down. We are on town. And we make African sound. Come on, break it down. From the waist down. We are on town. And we make African sound. Oh na na, yeah. And we make African sound. Oh na, yeah. African sound. Let me show you how. Come on, daddy, when you hold me now. Push me back it up and roll it around. On my tippy toe, up and down. Till the bass. Give me tongue and let me give you taste. You be raising me place. Keep your eyes on my face, babe. Give it to me like. Come on, break it down. From the waist down. We are on town. And we make African sound. Come on, break it down. From the waist down. We are on town. And we make African sound. Oh na, yeah. And we make African sound. Oh na, yeah.
body up. Come gada my love. Today go I dey come, I dey manya for your hand, I dey cry for your body up. Come gada my love, give it to me like come on, break it down from the waist down. And we are run town, and we make African sound. Come on, break it down from the waist down. And we are run town, and we make African sound. Oh na na yeah, yeah. And we make African sound. Oh na yeah, yeah. African sound.
Shout out to Groovy Joe. It's her birthday. Want to wish her a happy birthday to this queen.
Joe. Yeah. Venye na beba makilo mambanga na dani nimekuja na mali. Came with a body yadi. I'll have him singing nika kanisani. Groovy my name samahani. Groovy the beat me na washa nikali. Throw me asali sweet but I bring the heat. I'm the devil shit on me. That grass like I don't know my mouth that yeah got me moving like metronome. The highest a different zone, you on the low for showing a different dome. Keep taking shots, I say cheese. I don't want the likes, I don't please. Step on my feet, my Nikes, then I'm gon' pop like fight me, bitch. Bona hits, we walk kwa DM Joe anani red. Getting a date, I'm going to be late. I'll tell him to wait, to me nice, and I let you win. I'll open the gates. Trust me, I'll take. I'll have him for dinner. I won't use a plate. Venye na beba makilo mambanga na dani came with a body yadi. I'll have him singing nika kanisani. Groovy my name samahani. Groovy the beat me na washa nikali. Throw me asali sweet but I bring the heat. I'm the devil shit done. That's a plot. Looking for peace. Yeah, I need that crop. Me the rock, going harder than your nigga, you need to stop. Yo, this shit up, cut it like chopped, got it copped. Wait for the drop, wait for the drop. Venye na beba makilo mambanga na dani nimekuja na mali. Groovy my name samahani. Groovy the beat me na washa nikali.
Maradona this, Maradona that. I thank God for my friends, they got my back. Tuanze kusapatiana cut the crap. If you really think I'm done, sit back and relax. Ooh, I ain't too blessed to be stressed, baby. That ain't how my mama raised me. Say all you want, I not face me. You ain't feeding me on my baby. Praying on my downfall. You can never see me fall. Mungu akisema yes, who are you to say no, kid? Praying on my downfall. You can never see me fall. Oh no. Wanasema this, wanasema that. Kila mtu na wakati wake facts. If you really cannot ride for me, ooh, just let me be. Too much energy wasted. Hunipendi ama hujiamini. If you don't believe, you better stop believing. Your intentions are not real with me. Don't waste your time on me. Too much energy wasted. Oh, yeah, Maradona this, Maradona that. Oh, yeah, wanna this, wanna that. I ain't too blessed to be stressed, baby. That ain't how my mama raised me. Say all you want, I not face me. You ain't feeding me on my baby. Praying on my downfall. You can never see me fall. Mungu akisema yes, who are you to say no, kid? Praying on my downfall. You can never see me fall. Oh no. Giant blessings, they cover me. All night long, yeah, they cover me. How fun I need you. How fun
cover me. All night long, yeah, they cover me. How finally praying on my downfall. You can never see me fall. Mungu akisema yes, who are you to say no, key? Praying on my downfall. You can never see me fall. No, no, no. Praying on my downfall. You can never see me fall. Praying on my downfall. You can never see me fall.
That is Tanasha Donna Maradona playing right here on the Woman Takeover Wednesday show. And it is 9:43 East African time, and I want to be able to finish off by giving you guys ways to fight gender inequality. Now, if you can, please pay for a young girl's education, because there are 130 million girls in the world who are not in school. And I want to be able to emphasize on this. Please keep the girls in school, because they do need to be educated. Because I realized that better educated women tend to be healthier, and they participate in formal labor markets. They earn a higher income, and they marry when they can. So by receiving an education, girls can develop fundamental skills and gain invaluable knowledge that allows them to thrive in their careers and simply make decisions that will improve their lives. So if you are in a position to please pay for a young girl's education, tafadhali, just do so. Give women platforms to be in power and achieve economic success. Globally, and this is just through the article that I read, women have less political representation than men. And I could say that it does happen, especially here in Kenya. Yani, I don't know, a number of women, yani there's so few. And the number of women in political positions compared to men is just alarmingly disproportionate. So, if we can, tafadhali, just vote for our women, and don't just vote for any women. But please, if you can, give a woman a vote. If you see that her mission and her vision is to be able to empower her people, tafadhali, just vote for her, because you don't know how far that vote will go. And I'm not saying that you just go voting for all the women. No, please look at what they want to be able to do and just make sure that you pick wisely. Don't say ati Sonia alisema apana. Now, you can also be able to help, and they're like 5 steps. You can donate to a cause. You can fundraise on your social media platform, or you can be able to fundraise with your friends and your family, because this will be able to just empower women's growth without limits through this fundraising efforts. And you can be able to just have a fundraising drive, like it could be yearly, you know? So please, if you can. And I always say no woman or no man is an island. So when we come together, we can definitely be able to do a lot more. You can get involved with campaigns that are happening that are supporting women. So support a campaign and join a mission that is out there, a community that is being the voice for our voiceless women. And I can also say fund women's organizations. And I know that as women, we are not our biggest supporters, but at other side of it, I have found women that are helping and that are just being able to, lift another girl up. And I feel like we definitely need to be able to do that. We also should be able to protect women's health, because evidence suggests that women will bear the brunt of climate-linked negative health outcomes. Women are more likely to die in disasters just due to the part that, we are, what can I say? We are very gentle. So please, if you can, just go out there and do what I have suggested that we can be able to do, and also be able to talk about all these issues, because if we're not talking about it, then we are not going to do anything about it. So I feel like the first step is being able to talk about it, being able to donate, being able to fundraise. If you can, please take a young girl to school through the campaigns, join a mission that's just out there to help women, because let me tell you, we do need each other. Yeah? Also, empower women in your workplace. In most workplaces, there are more men than women in high-level positions. The gender pay gap is just crazy as well. So, hey, if you're a boss out there and unaona kuna huyu mama amekuwa tu akifanya kazi, promote her, It all starts with us, and I feel like we should definitely be able to help where we can. Just not let, Gava tell us that, yes, we shall be able to do so. Let me tell you, utangoja. You shall wait. But yeah, I just wanted to be able to talk about that, just spread some insight, be able to talk about this. And I am super grateful that I had people who were able to, comment and let me know what they thought is the problem and what is happening in this day and age. And I feel like I might not have all the answers. I just have some answers, but it all starts with you, starts with me, starts with us. And I feel like as women, we can definitely be able to empower one another. This is the Woman Takeover Wednesday show. Let's get back to our only female Kenyan playlist. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. This is Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content.
Salam alaikum. May peace be upon you. It's Cartoon. Now I'm gonna break it down.
Ay, you're too lame. Mbona una cheat nika kitu sio same. Mbona una cheat nika misi main dem. Mbona una cheat nika jue niko na fame. Sikufukuzwa na mamangu, kanido niko na zangu, siwezi shinda na managu. Ujinga nikudhani nimejamu, pole ulidhani miukamu. Ujaijua all men are scam. Guy madam, know your worth. When you baby girl, get the fuck up and pack the shit, then let's get lit. There's no more begging. It's a stupid ass lambistic shit to men who probably cheat. Stupid ass lambistic shit to men who probably cheat.
Banana cheat. Banana cheat. Banana cheat. Banana cheat. Banana cheat.
Ay, nikikufa kutabo, mini voice ya madem, mini master kwa hii game na ay, queen of rap my name. Kama una gari kanyaga, kutembea tuliachia John Walker. Kama una sura tafuta, inabidi ni ya watu wana pesa. Uwezi cheat na bado unateseka. Mbona una cheat nika kitu sio same? Mbona una cheat nika misi mendem? Mbona una cheat nika ujui niko na fame? It's a stupid ass lambistic shit to men who probably cheat. Stupid ass lambistic shit to men who probably cheat.
Mbona una cheat? 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 Bado unateseka. Mbona una cheat nika kitu sio same? Mbona una cheat nika misi mendem? Mbona una cheat nika ujui niko na fame? Black is power. Black is Edison.
Love it when we catching a vibe. Hands on my waist while I whine. Taking my time, dirty wine, slow dirty wine. Ooh, I'm not sure if you're not sure too. I don't know, but you could be my boo. Playing with all of my senses. I don't know if I'm in this now. You got me so reckless. Forgetting my manners, playing with all of my senses. I don't know if I'm in this now, love. You got me so reckless. You got me so reckless. I'm not sure if you're not sure too. I don't know, but you could be my boo. I'm not sure if you're not sure too. I don't know, but you could be my boo. Say you could be my boo. Say you could be my. You got me open, you got me open. I cannot eye you, you got me hoping. You got me hoping, it's more than a vibe. You got me open, you got me open. I cannot hide it, you got me hoping. You got me hoping. Oh no, I'm not sure if you're not sure too. I don't know, but you could be my boo. I'm not sure if you're not sure too. I don't know.
It's a na. Oh Lord. He beat in a
I Logos Music.
Edith Kimani didn't know one day she would grow to be a known worldwide presenter. Victoria Kimani didn't know that she would kill the show, run Lagos before Nairobi felt out. Take a look at Lupita Nyong'o, a better life right now is full of pretenders. Spena gitu now you know, it's phenomenal. Toka mbali na nimbali ninaenda. Now you can bet your money on me, baby I'm the real deal. And they can never slow me down, I'm a big deal. Mama told me, sit down, be humble, keep it classy, keep
She's a real go-getter. Anything you do, she do it better. She doing her thing now. And anything she wants, she will get it. Unapologetic. She doing her thing now. Unstoppable. A phenomenal. She doing her thing now. She a queen now. I wanna meet Buddha, so I can shake her hand, tell her she a queen. She made something of herself. Now he catch feelings, she account shillings, top billing. While she in a private jet, get down on your knees and praise. And then do your best. They don't know your tears. What you say? Speak now or forever hold your breath. Now you can bet your money on me, baby. I'm the real deal, real deal. And they can never slow me down. I'm a big deal, big deal. Mama told me, sit down.
Be humble.
Keep it classy like Victoria.
Because she is doing her thing. On the Woman Takeover Wednesday show.
She wants, she will get it.
It has been amazing being able to be here with you. I want to shout out Karen.
She a queen though. She a queen though. I want to big up all the queens in the building. All the queens.
Please make sure that you go check out her organization, Impact World Kenya. Want to give her flowers on this show. May she continue doing the damn thing.
Now you can bet your money on me, baby.
It's been an amazing one.
Never slow me down. I'm a big deal.
And I'm gonna tell you guys, please, tafadhali, join us on our 24-hour marathon of all 254's shows in 24 hours. Yani, nobody does it better than we do. I'll see you. So we're gonna be live on all our social media platforms. I'm talking Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. What? We're gonna be everywhere for 24 hours. So make sure that you catch us. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be amazing. Making sure that, you catch the vibes. And they're gonna be giveaways on all the shows. You don't wanna miss out, Keep it Kenyan, keep it Radio 254. This is the home of Kenyan music and content. I'ma catch y'all at midnight, because that's when we start. From midnight to midnight. All right, guys, it's been an amazing one. I've been your host with the most, Sonia Pinto, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the live side. Make sure that you keep it Kenyan. Big love to y'all.